What's going on, Brominglers? Thank you for tuning into episode 82 of the show. The phone number is 512-766-4646. You can call or text that number to participate in the show. The VIPs for the week are Stephen Ferreira, Bill Sr., Mike Sucks Donkey Balls, and Sean the Don. If you want to be a VIP, you can donate as little as 99 cents a month. This is the craziest, most unhinged episode we've ever done. Something crazy happens. If you read the title, you might know what it is. Please enjoy the episode.
Welcome to our show, we're ready to go. It's a brand new podcast episode, it's Bromingo.
While we're still recording, I want to point out that Mike said to me, he pitched an idea to me for the post show and then dropped a bomb in the show about maybe I'll leave in 20 episodes. So now the post show.
Honestly, I was just being honest about my feelings, to be honest.
Well, Billy's in charge of the post show.
Okay, go ahead, Billy.
I gotta be honest.
And what I want to do
Billy just went from 3 to 2.
That's fine. He can do that.
Billy just went from 3 to 2, man.
If you're looking for me to care, you're not going to find it, my friend.
It's just how it goes, man. Billy has shown a commitment to that you haven't.
It's true. It's true.
All right,
here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, identities of all kinds, welcome to Barnum and Bailey's Bromingo Show, post show. And then there'd be music playing and like an elephant would, blow itself behind me. And now introducing in your left circle, Mike the Situation Medeiros. And in your right circle, Blake, the apologizer. Damn it. I couldn't think of anything for Blake. Blake the loser is what I should have said.
There you go.
Blake the fucking loser. Shit. But this is my show, the Bromingo post show, and I'm here with my two co-hosts who I love more than brothers and am so excited to know will be with me doing this show for the rest of my lives, both of them, deeply.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't know yet.
We film these before we do the show, of course. So I wouldn't know if that had changed in any way during the last show. But you know what's on the docket. It's the same thing we're thinking about every week. Back hair.
Oh, back hair, dude. I got some back hair. I'm not going to lie,
Boys, I want to know how you rate your back hair. 0 to 10. How much back hair do you think you have, Blake?
All right. Well, here's the thing. I can't see my own back.
You ever looked in the mirror?
I haven't looked back at it. You know what I mean?
Turn around, gave yourself a quick.
Do you want to know why? I'm afraid. I'm afraid to look at my own butt.
I have no ass, so when I look back, there's nothing there. It just goes back to fucking quads.
Similar thing for me.
Afraid of his own ass.
Yeah, Blake and I have no ass. I forgot about that.
That's so much funnier than being afraid of your own shadow. That should be what we say from now on. This kid's afraid of his own ass.
I am, bro. I don't want to see what it looks like. I just know from like touching it that it's not going to be anything nice. I don't want to see it.
Do some squats, bro. Do some squats.
Yeah. Solid idea. Probably won't do it, but solid idea. So I don't know what my back hair looks like. Do you guys want to tell me?
I mean, I'm
sure. Yeah, I'll tell you right now.
Damn,
I'll rate it at a 0 to 10.
Yeah, let's see it.
I'm thinking it's low.
Well, so
zero.
I see
zero.
I see 0.
Zero. So not 1 out of 10. You have gone under the scale.
You don't even have a 1.
You're one of the lucky few, dude. You're one of the lucky few.
Also, it's like you just knelt with the light on you, so your back looked like the dome.
It was glowing.
Yeah.
It looked like the dome of
full moon.
That the sun is roasting on, like an old altar.
I think I got sunburned, honestly, just from the light.
Yeah.
I think that's what the pyramids looked like when they first built them. Is your back? That's the closest thing.
They weren't aged by the sun yet.
Yeah.
So, Mike, there's no need to play secret.
No, oh my
play
God.
Fucking charade.
No.
You brought up the back hair.
I did bring it. I want to talk about it, I think, not that much anymore, but I used to be very insecure about my back hair, man. For real. I used to be like, this is gross, dude. Like, is it bad? Is it not bad? And I think if I had to rate it between 1 and 10, I'd give myself, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's enough to say, hey, man, you got some back hair. So I'd probably give it, if I'm being nice to myself, like I'm not going to go rookie scores here. A 4.8 or 9. But if I'm being honest with myself,
that makes sense.
if I'm being honest with myself, probably like a 5.6 maybe. Or just a 5. Just a 5.
What's 10? A gorilla?
10 is like, you got to go. You got to take care of it.
10's like, I wanted to pull up a reference photo, but I'll send it after and we can show it here. But like 10 is like the hair stands up. the way it does on an almost bald
Yeah.
man's head.
A 10,
where it just looks
yeah.
like long, thin hairs that fold over. You see those where people are fucking covered in hair.
A 10 is when you see an old guy in like Florida walking down the street and it looks like he has a sweater on, but he's actually has no
like
shirt
legitimately, you see a puff
yeah,
coming out of like the
chain-
back of his like wife beater.
The
that
chain
literally
gets lost
looks
in
like
his hair, dude, like all around
it
his
looks
body.
like he has some sort of hump on his back or
Yeah,
something.
I'm thankful I don't have that. But hey, shout out to my back hair guys out there.
I am also insecure about my back hair and my arm hair.
Yeah,
but because I don't have enough.
See, I'm not insecure about my arm hair.
It's because I don't have enough of either.
Oh, gotcha.
I have
gotcha.
very little back hair, very thin arm hair, and I don't like it because it's like I have a lot of stomach hair.
Yeah.
I got a lot of like hair there, so it doesn't look right when the arms and the legs and the back they don't match.
True.
If anything, I wish I was higher, but I give myself a 2 on the back hair
2.
scale.
Okay, so not that bad then.
No, it's pretty light.
All right.
Nate, are you willing to share your back hair?
You might be replacing me, so you got to learn how to be honest as fuck.
Do you want me to rate my back hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of
1, like a baby's bottom. 10, fucking
well,
gorilla.
I would need a reference for what would be a 1 or like a 2.
What you just saw. You saw
me.
0. You saw
Blake's
0.
a 0.
Well, that's a fairly decent reference. I'll give myself a 1.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough. So we're all on the lower side. None of us are too crazy.
No, yeah, not too crazy.
Not too wild.
Now, before we sign off for this post show, because we're already, I know we're all exhausted. We need to get back on our jets and get out of here.
Absolutely.
Mine's waiting.
Yeah, the PJ's waiting.
Before we finish this, who do you think would be the best replacement for Mike in a perfect world where you could get anyone?
Anyone? Well, actually, I'll go last because I have somebody for me in this role. But
All right. Based off what I heard from the episode that we just, recorded, the episode that this episode.
Just answer the question, bud. Don't think too hard. Just answer the question. This isn't your show. You don't have to worry about how you come across. This is my show. You can be comfortable here.
Gene Simmons.
All right.
Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
That'd be sick. He
Gene
definitely
Simmons,
wouldn't let you
that's
talk.
good.
He'd be like, Blake, this is my show now.
I need his rock star energy.
Sure, yeah. That'd be nice to have on the show.
Not the drink. Not the drink. Sorry.
We need a motherly touch. We need a matriarchal figure. I'm going Roseanne Barr. We need Roseanne Barr in here. That's what she would bring to the show.
Oh,
I think.
actually, you know who?
Not a bad option.
We should have a previous guest replace me. You should have Bianca do it.
That could be sick.
That would be. I feel.
And Bianca's a great talker.
Yeah. I'm changing my answer. But I think Bianca should.
Maybe she could come in and shadow Mike for the next 19
dude.
episodes.
If I'm gone, I'm gone, brother. I'm leaving this seat cold for the next person to come on by.
Dude, that would be really cool. That'd be actually really cool.
Let's do it next episode.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Kick Mike out for an episode?
Well, hold on. I'm not letting you say kick out. I'm leaving. If that's either I'm staying for 100 or I'm leaving. I'm not kicked out though. Not if I say I'm leaving. Not if I say I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Order in the post show.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I just want to point out, as host of the show, this is how I see it. But you guys, you're welcome. You're welcome to create your own narratives. Mike pussyfooted around about the idea of leaving because.
Oh no way! I said either 100 or I'm leaving. I said either. Come on.
He's too scared.
Actually, no, wait. It's fine. Actually,
you're too close.
You guys.
We have it on footage.
No, you're right. I forgot about that.
We have the tapes, so you can say whatever you want now.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. You're right. I apologize. You're right. You're right.
Here's what I would like.
I've been kicked out. I've been kicked out. No. Kick me out. Say it now.
We put Bianca in the middle of two wonderful frames, Mike and Blake, and we get Bianca in the middle, and we try like a 4 or 5 person crew thing next time. We see if Bianca will come
I want
in.
it. Like I said, either I'm kicked out or I'm leaving at 100, and I want you guys to make the
leave
right
it
now.
100. Leave it.
No. You three. Hold on. You
this
three.
Is crazy.
You three need to make the decision. It's not crazy. It's fine.
If those are the only two options, I say leave it 100 every time. But I don't think you should leave it all.
No, but I am honest about that. I like whether this makes in the podcast or not. I don't care. We record or not. I don't have the drive for it. Like it's fun to me. And I understand that this could turn into something huge one day, but I think I totally could put the time into it if I And I think I try sometimes, but I don't have the means of like actually doing it for myself because of maybe my lack of not learning about the tech side, or because of how strongly I see a podcast in those ways. You know what I mean? And I just don't want it. And like, it is so true that you're right. Like I don't do much, and in some weird way, I don't try to say that or do that and have it affect you guys. But it's like when you hear back how many times you fucked up, and I understand it's rightfully so, but I'm just kind of at the point where it's like, damn, you've been saying it. Yes, it's true. I don't find it this way. So like, why? And again, I'm not trying to flip this and make people like again, it's not that at all. Because I see you smiling, and I'm not up to anything.
I just remembered I almost got cornrows for prom one year. And luckily I was talked out of it.
Come back.
Luckily I was talked out of it. Yeah.
Wow. I
think I should have said this sooner than later. Now that we're 80 something episodes deep. But this didn't start at the beginning. This started probably once. I don't know.
Are you asking me to either kick you out right now or not?
I'm letting you three decide. Because here's the thing.
Hey,
this
Mike,
is what.
no, listen,
I just want to say one last thing.
Okay.
I feel like you think I try to detriment this podcast a lot, and I truly don't. Because you said it in the past, and I never have. And I don't want to deal with that anymore. Kind of, even though we say it's cool and everything, and kind of squashed, I do get the vibe that you think that still a little bit. And I just don't want that. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry if it comes off that way. I like me derailing bits or doing anything else like that. It's truly not me trying to ruin the episode. It's me saying, all right, how do I become entertaining or showmanship or funny or anything like that? And that's part of the reason why I say those things, because this has just gotten so serious to me and out of hand that it starts to like not become fun because, I don't know, either it's because I own the fact and I'm honest with myself and honest with you guys that I don't do anything, or it's the fact that I just don't agree with like what you say sometimes when I'm like not trying to derail a bit, or when you think I don't care, or when you think about it, because I never tried to do anything on this podcast or anything for the rise or whatever happens to try to put it to detriment. I wouldn't do that as a person, and I wouldn't do that to a friend as you guys. So me saying I want to leave or I'm kicked out is being said with 100% truth and honesty, because I don't want this to fail, whether I'm a part of it or not, because I care about the whole thing and like you guys going, whether it's Bromingo or not, you know. I'm being completely sincere and honest. You think you like?
Well, my heart is broken. You know, it's
I'm
like
sorry.
my heart is shattered into a million pieces hearing that.
Because it's fun, but I don't think fun is gonna make things.
The post
work.
show is supposed to be light, man. That's what my show is
This
all
episode's
about.
going on like 2 hours already.
Dude.
What are you talking about?
Honestly, you completely derailed this episode, bro.
That's good, dude. But those are just my feelings, and like again, whether
regardless of what
I have
happens,
zero problem, and this is a current trend in my life. Maybe I have zero problem being honest as of late, and I'm not always perfect at it, but it's true. I think you can vouch for that. I think there's people who can vouch for it, but you just gotta be. I don't know.
regardless of what happens in the future, can we? Because this is good. I think that you got all this off your chest. You're so openly honest. Can we record one more? And can you start it by yelling, "Psych! I'm never leaving"?
yeah,
we do.
But yeah. I'd be on that. But again, like if it was like, I would gladly keep coming back if I knew I wasn't causing a detriment to it by having fun. I'll end it there. And not having fun in the way of like, oh, poor me, I'm having fun and it's not working out. Having fun in the sense that like contribute more. And that's kind of where I'll leave it at, I guess. But
No, I don't want to like, because I think you're being honest, and I don't want to like come at you, but it's
please
also
come at
like
me. I want you to. I want this to be open.
on one side,
Come on
you're,
Come on me, yes.
what? Yeah, I'll come all over you.
Yes,
on
yes,
one side,
daddy.
you're saying it's just fun for me, and I don't have the drive. And then, alternatively, it's like, but when I try to have fun, you guys say that I'm derailing the show. It's like,
yeah, I can see how that can sound like that.
but I what I'm hearing is like, you come to do it because we're all friends, regardless. We are all
absolutely.
friends, and it's something
absolutely.
that we've done, and you're committed to it.
In a sense,
you are.
I'm committed.
You do it every week,
Exactly. Yeah,
or
and
every
like
other week.
exactly, and it's just kind of thing of like, when I do bring up the idea of like rebrand, it's like, well then, yeah, what's your idea? It's like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. That's just an idea. Like I don't have any any weight or substance to it, or like really anything to that matter. Because then again, when it does get to the hot and heavy moments where I do want to put a foot in, whether it's a production thing or that, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that's right. I can't say much now because I have stated in the past that I don't, and I still and like again, everything on trend with what I've said. And I don't say it either to be like I'm lazy, as if like I don't care and I don't want to put the drive through it. The drive is there because it's like I don't know. It just kind of like, to me, it turned into something that I didn't even expect it to be, because I saw it as just like we're hanging out, talking, having fun. That's it. You know what I mean? And okay, camera's up, cool. You know what I mean? The push for it to become something I have nothing to do with and never have. You know what I mean? Because I didn't. I guess I wanted it, but like I didn't know how to go about it. So you ask like, hey, well, how does this do? How does this do it? But then I realized how much work it is, and I was like, shit, I don't even have the knowledge for that. So I'm gonna back away, which then turns me not into a co-host, more of just, again, like I said, a guest.
All right, can I speak on this?
Yes, go ahead, please.
All right. I don't want to see you go, Mike, but you are like you just continuously making the case for why you shouldn't be here.
Yes, and again,
so
it's so crazy.
I would respect your decision to leave, but that being said, if you're asking me to kick you out, I'm not going to do that either.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. But I'm not saying that to, like, yeah, no, I'm not trying to say it for you to make me kick out, and I'm not trying to say it with what you just said there, which I already fucking forgot. What'd you say?
I said I don't want to see you go. I'm not going to kick you out, but I would respect it if you left.
No, before that, because that's what I was going to go off of. I forgot what you said, though. Shit.
There we go.
That's nice. No, all I'm saying is
this is Billy's show. Let's not forget.
I'm being honest.
Sorry, Billy's showing something right now. This is his show.
Yes, you're right.
Let's pay attention to what this is.
Yes.
This is two men seemingly enjoying some anal sex, and they have the Pixar Snapchat filter on both their faces. For the listeners. Billy, where did you find this?
A porn website.
Awesome. Well,
all right,
you want to wrap this one up?
Yeah. I'm gonna wrap it up.
It's not your show.
No, this is my final message because this is gonna be it for me. I've had a blast. It's been awesome. I wish nothing but the best and continue for nothing but the best.
You're leaving off the post show?
I think it's best.
What is happening?
I think it's best to do it because after this, it's been talked about too much that I think it has to happen, which is fine. Again, I want to let everybody
100?
know. I want to let your parents know. I want to let like, the people. No, tonight.
What?
Now you guys are against it? What are you talking about?
You said you were going to stay till 100.
But you kicked me out earlier. What are we doing
I
here?
never kicked you out.
You got to replay this tape when Nate said it.
We were talking about Bianca sitting in for an episode.
Listen, no, it's not
when he
that.
said kick you out and have Bianca sit in, it was just a spitball because you were talking about leaving and you were talking about having Bianca in there.
Well, listen, I think I should. Do you disagree? We've been talking about this for almost an hour. I think now is and again, this is why I ask. Do you want me to stay and do 100? Because I'll keep showing up and doing the same thing, but I'm just, again, I have no problem calling it quits. Because I don't want to ruin the process of this. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'll be totally honest. Ready?
Yes.
Thought one. You should absolutely stay till 100. Okay. Thought two, right? I'm very interested to see what the show would be without you because I've never seen it before.
Okay, so why wait?
And we've been doing this for over a year now, like a year and a half, basically.
Yeah, no.
You got to stay till 100, Mike.
So I'm interested.
No.
So I'm interested. That being said, I'm not confident that would be better.
Well, but I know if I'm talking to myself here, this seems like it wants to be much more than what I want it to be.
No,
and I don't want to stop it. That's what I'm trying to say.
You can't put that decision on me though, because I haven't. It's not something I've thought about a lot. You know what I mean? So if you want to leave, if you want to leave this episode now, I would respect your choice. But
so do you want me to stay until you find somebody?
No, dude. Listen, stop asking me to make decisions right now because I
I'm
haven't
not
thought about
asking
this
you to make
at
a decision.
You just did though.
Well, because I'm ready to make a decision.
Contradicting yourself.
Because I'm ready.
20 minutes.
Because I'm ready to make a decision, and then I was just told, wait. As I said, hey, I think I'm going to call here because of what I just.
You want me to make a decision?
Do you want me to make it for myself, or do you want to
make
it
it for yourself?
Okay. This has been a blast. It really has. There's no hard feelings. I love doing it. I just think it's been drawn out for a while now that I haven't been contributing the most to this podcast. And it's true. And this needs to become something big because there's so much talent already here. But I'll be around. You'll see me, whether it's gigging with you guys. Obviously, we're all friends. We'll still see each other. But maybe I'll be a guest one day. Who knows?
I can't believe this, bro. You could have paid me. You could have dude, I wouldn't have been able to guess that this happened.
We're good though.
For
No,
$1 million.
Honestly,
Mike, legitimately, this is completely 100% real. Mike said during the post show, I want to talk about back hair.
It's true. I did say
I
that
was like,
earlier.
you want to talk about it during the pod? He was like, no, save it for the post show. We'll talk about back hair.
What if this was all my
now
big
he
plan,
is
dude?
quitting the podcast on
Well,
the post show.
I didn't expect
it's like
it
an
to get this way.
elaborate bit.
Well, no, here's the thing. I didn't expect for it to get like here, but like this looks so good as a bit that I kind of have to follow through with it, even if it isn't. Which it isn't, by the way. I'm not joking. It is not a bit. But this is, dude, what if this is the episode? We still have to call it Andrew Tate releases Bitcoin sex tape, by the way.
No, this is the post show. This is
Oh,
Billy's
sorry. Billy's
post show.
Billy's post show. Whoops. No, but listen,
He
man.
has no idea what's even going on, bro. Get out of here.
Do you know how many times I've said to myself, like, man, I think I should stop doing it. Man, I think I should leave because, like, damn, I want to do it.
I've
But
never
again,
thought
this is
that
too
one
drawn
time.
out. I love everybody. This is the best podcast on earth. Keep it going. This is it for me. Keep it easy and don't be sleazy. Last time.
That's not how this ends. Billy.
Oh, sorry, Billy. Okay, now it's the post show. Go ahead.
It was the post show before.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead. And Billy, take it here.
What the fuck,
Mike,
dude?
I think you should take like until we record the next time to think about it. And I think you should come back next time we record and we could talk
I
about
know.
it again. If
Well,
need be.
if
Just
you
don't
want
leave,
to, fine.
Don't
That's
leave
fine.
off all this.
But I'm letting
Don't
you know.
leave off all this.
Okay,
Stay for 100.
here's the thing. You have no clue how long I've been thinking about this and how honest these thoughts
And
are.
that's fine. And now we know. And
You
now
need
we
to
know.
stop it.
And so
Nate needs
stay
to take
through.
control and hit the red button.
Don't
dude.
do
First
it.
This is
100
it for me,
Don't do
folks. It's been a blast.
You have to be in the first 100 episodes.
No, dude, it doesn't matter. The first 300 are going to be in the vault.
it does
81?
matter.
The
It
first
matters.
300. The
It
first
does
300 are going to be
matter.
in the vault, dude.
You want to leave on 81.5?
See,
Is that what
look
you're
how
telling me
much-
right now?
Nate, look.
You
how
want
much
to leave on
stress this is causing,
81.5?
dude. Nate, I look at you because you're the calm one here, dude.
This is getting out of hand.
It is getting out of hand. It's all right, boys.
Nate, what are
We're
your
fine.
thoughts besides the fact that
He
you're out of
doesn't
hand?
give a shit, dude.
You
We have a
got-
gig
there's
tomorrow.
too many words being thrown around for what it actually is.
Thank you.
This is a bunch of nonsense.
See?
Not in a bad way. Like it's just like you're overexerting your brains of all these fucking words, and it's very simply laid out.
It is.
But you both keep talking about it. I'm
True.
not-
You're right.
you're
I
agreeing
won't.
with
I
me.
won't.
You're
I'm agreeing with
but
you, and I realize it. Yes.
I'm going on both of you.
I
Billy
feel
hasn't
like
said
I'm barely
anything.
talking.
Well, yeah, Billy's.
Well, I'm not directing.
it's like
it.
you're involved more or less.
All right.
It's 10
The
o'clock
camera
here.
is only on
I gotta
you
let
guys.
George out.
I'm not insinuating either one of you.
Yeah, I've said everything I had to say, and there's honesty in there. It's true. But I love you all very much. It's just been thoughts I've had for a while. Who knows what the future holds?
Billy?
You guys seem more shocked than me, dude.
Yeah, you just quit the podcast on the podcast.
I mean, what? You think I'm gonna do it off air? That'd be not as punk as the show is gonna be tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, that is true.
Wow, Billy's fucked up.
Oh, Stanley should replace me. What are we thinking here, dude?
No.
Then I'm the one on Zoom?
That's a horrible idea.
That'd be great, dude.
Stanley is great, but that's not a good idea.
Yes, he should. Those are my two picks. As far as former guests go,
Maybe if I
Bianca
go to
just,
LA, move into his apartment.
now's your chance to.
Yep. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go move into their apartment, and the three of us are going to do a podcast. You made him cry, man.
Bill, you crying?
If there's ever a sadder post show,
Are you serious? Don't be the
I
sad
wanna
guys.
remember
Come on.
His show, dude.
this
Sorry.
moment.
Sorry.
This was his show, dude. You made him.
Oh yeah, I made it all about me. Shit, I'm sorry.
No,
Shit,
this is
I am
just
so
what
sorry for making that
happens
about
to
me,
Billy.
dude.
No, this is just Billy's life. He sets out to do a fun show.
This was a great
post-show
episode. What are you
that's
talking about?
Super light, and nobody has to worry about it. And you know what happens is people fucking quit the show at episode 81 on the post show out of nowhere. This happens to me every day, all the time.
You
so don't
will
even,
be all right. Nobody has
sweat it.
quit the post show, dude. What are you talking about?
You
I quit the Bromingo, but I'm still here for the post show. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I only show up for the post shows.
we're recording another one tonight, right?
I thought so.
Yeah, no, we can.
But you just quit.
No one's gonna.
The
fucking-
continuity.
no one's gonna care, dude.
Are you going to bring up that's your last episode in the next episode?
Okay, I'm leaving the podcast after this episode, and I'm leaving the podcast after the next episode.
Stay till 100.
No, I don't think I should. I don't think it's smart.
Dude, isn't it cooler to just be like, I did 100 episodes of a podcast?
What did Kurt Cobain say?
He didn't say anything because he shot himself in the fucking head. And that's theoretically, metaphorically, what you are trying to do right now to
Yeah,
your
what?
position
In
as
what
host.
way?
You're committing
Except you could
podcast
come back to
suicide.
life. You can rejoin the show whenever.
So, what else are we gonna talk about? Lil Yachty's album.
Dude, so good.
Oh yeah, we were going to talk
I
about
do
the
wanna
new
talk
Lil
about
Yachty
that.
album.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do that. Running Out of Time. That's a good track.
Dude, absolutely amazing track. I have a lot of favorite tracks off that, but that one, that was the first one that hit me.
Yeah, me
that
too.
I saw in my like Discover Weekly or whatever it was.
Oh, well, no, I listened to the first song, but Running Out of Time was the first song that I was like, oh, this is great.
And honestly, the whole album, dude, I have to be dead honest with you, is like, I can genuinely say I can't really compare it to anything else. Yes, you could say it's fucking Lil Yachty rapping over a Tame Impala album, which I get. But if you look a little deeper than that, there's a lot of really cool, just the way the songs are set up, the way they're produced, the way they were made.
I gotta be honest, and I honestly don't. I want my mind to be changed, but I just didn't really enjoy it when I listened to it. I thought that it was.
I loved it, dude.
It felt like kind of incomplete, and I felt like some of the ideas weren't really like completed and followed through on. But like, I like the idea of it. I like the idea of someone like Lil Yachty deciding to just make an album of a completely different genre. I wish more people did that. I like a lot of things about the idea of the album, but when I listened to the album, I just didn't like it.
I like Lil Yachty a lot. I've seen him live. I was a big fan of him for many years. When I saw him live, it was a really great concert. It's probably my favorite concert at the time. And, you know, I thought it was cool that he wanted to do this and he did it. And it, you know, came right after Poland was such a massive hit out of nowhere. And that was like a really great song. But for me, Poland, anything off like Lil Bo, anything off Summer Songs 2, those things will always, I'll like those more than this album. And I think, you know, it's a matter of taste if you would argue which is better. You know, he made it with pros. You could tell the band, all the people working on it are like real pro, like it, and the mixing and everything sounds good.
Mhm.
I don't know as much about that, but to like a lay ear, it sounds pretty cool. It sounds good. I mean, for me, it's just not like you guys like that sort of music so
Love
much
it,
more
yeah.
than I do. I don't listen to that sort of music like that at all. Not an 57-minute album of it. I would rather blow my head off. I mean, not really. I guess I would listen to it, but like Tame Impala is cool. Tame Impala is cool, but I don't like it like a hardcore fan.
Right.
I
I've
like-
officially lost vision though. Great track.
Yeah, that's a great song. It's
Pretty
a great song.
Great song.
But I think it's cool. I think it both elevates him to like this new multi-genre place, and then also it elevates the genre in a way to be like used by someone who's typically doing like the most popular genre in
Yeah.
music today
I see.
to be, you know, choosing to make it.
I agree with everything you guys are saying. I just don't like it. I don't know.
That's fine. You don't have to like it.
It's not clicking. That's fine. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It doesn't click with me.
Who knows? Maybe in like, I don't know, next 6 months, a song will be on TikTok and then it'll fucking skyrocket.
Yeah. Who's to say you couldn't like it more in the future? That's totally true.
Well,
but it's
yeah,
funny, like
absolutely.
Lil Yachty has, you know, done the rebrand thing before. We're circling right back to rebrands.
Wow.
But
Welcome back to episode 81.
he's done the rebrand where he did like the Concrete Boy Boat or whatever it was mixtape with all the Detroit guys, or Michigan Boy Boat or whatever. I didn't listen to that much, but it was good. He did that whole string of stuff with like Cash Cobain, which was interesting. Like where he, you know, did put out that single out of nowhere. And then he had some Cash Cobain production on the Birthday Mix, which felt like that was the direction he was going to go in, that like more like drill-ish almost scene sort of thing, but with that Cash style. But then now he just put this out of nowhere, and I'm sure he'll do hip hop at some point again, or he'll do like Lil Yachty music as we originally knew it. But it's interesting. It's like being, you know, flexible in genre and style and image has always been a part of his image. You know, he got famous for the beads in many ways, the same way he got famous for those big bops in the beginning. Like his songs blew up, but he blew up as a celebrity because of his image and because of the way he presented himself, and he just had star power. So I like seeing, I think like when I first was a big fan of Lil Yachty, I saw him as like a future child TV host like children's TV. He could do anything. You know what I mean? Like I always just like saw in him the ability to sort of take on any role in media culture, not to the same extent, but sort of like a Ludacris, Snoop Dogg, you know, those sorts of rappers that can do other stuff. Ludacris acts, right?
Yeah, he's in the Fast and Furious.
That's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, Common. Like those guys act. Like I think Lil Yachty could theoretically do that in his life, like just take on other stuff. And he became a big thing for branding. You know what I mean?
Sprite.
Where it's like he would like Target. I think he did Sprite.
Yeah.
Chef Boyardee. All those sorts of like ads. Like he's just such a versatile and like a money maker. So it makes sense that he would want to, if he has like an interest, he would fully pursue it. You know?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I agree.
He seems like a cool guy. And most of my favorite music, most of the music that has become my favorite music, I didn't like it first. So I'll definitely give it, another chance.
Also, I know people got mad at him for saying that he didn't want to be thought of as a rapper anymore, or as just a rapper anymore. You know, like he felt that by making this album, it turned him into more of a legitimate artist, and people got upset and they were like, you know, hip hop and hip hop fans made you, and that builds into like, you know, that just kind of plays into like Eurocentric white people music being better than hip hop, blah, 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 or like more legitimate. But for me, it's like, I can't really speak to any of the deeper like racial issues there, but I can say that most musicians at some point say, I don't want to be thought of as just whatever they are anymore.
Yeah.
That's not just that. Like on a deeper level, it's just part of creating art is being willing to convince yourself that you're growing and changing constantly. And if you're not, or if you feel like you're not, it can be very stifling creatively. So even if it's just convincing yourself that you're going through change, that's good enough almost in a way.
Yeah.
And that's an important part of the process.
And I guess that's kind of how I feel. Like I'm just a growing artist. And I think, I need to make that room to grow and change as a creative person. But anyway, yeah, back to Lil Yachty's album.
I swear to God, if you bring it back to you.
That was a perfect opportunity, dude. Come on. How could I not take that when he's like growing and changing as an artist?
I hope you
Say
stay.
it. With me.
100 episodes.
No, I'm out of here, brother.
I hope you stay for 100.
You know what? Hey, this is it. This is now.
Dude, this is like.
Ask your questions.
This is like breaking up with someone.
Deep darkest secrets. Yeah. Everything you want out of me for the rest from this podcast, you're getting for this last episode. So make it good, boys. Because once the clock hits it on this one, you're never seeing this face on Bromingo ever again.
This has turned so much, dude.
See, like I'm laughing about this. I'm like, this is funny because it's fun. You guys are like, this is it.
Do you think?
I don't think you guys are screwed. I think you'll be okay.
Do you think?
Replace me with Lil Yachty?
You could.
Yes.
Do you think you could fight a middle-aged, like not quite a full-grown wolf, but maybe like sort of big dog-sized wolf? It's not fully grown, and you have one grenade. You have one grenade. That's it.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm
Do you
doing.
think you stand a chance? I think I'd probably kill myself with a grenade.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I love nature and PETA so fucking much. I would pull the grenade, throw it, run over it, put my body on it, and tell the wolves to back up.
Worst case, though, is you don't actually die from the grenade, and then the wolves eat you alive.
Yeah, that'd be a horrible death. People would also be like, "How'd you get your Purple Heart?" Be like, "Yeah, I threw my body."
Nobody knows you, Mike. Nobody knows you better than you. Do you think in like 3 days' time, if you wanted to do the podcast again, do you think you'd be willing to just come back and be like, "Guys,
no, because I'm gonna
quit"?
No,
or are you just gonna commit to this?
I'm
regardless
committed.
of how you actually feel.
Because I'm gonna say something very true to my wonderful friend Blake here, and I think history has shown this. Blake and I make way better friends than we do business partners in a sense, and I think that's very true.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah, I knew he would agree.
That's fair.
And I think this is in both our actual lives and like stuff like this. I think that this is finally the proving point of that. If you need help, obviously,
episode
I'm there, but
81 and 82. Andrew Tate, Bitcoin sex tape leak.
Yep.
Parentheses, Mike quits.
Yeah, Mike quits.
Part 1 and 2.
Can you say Mike leaves? God damn it.
Mike gets fired.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, that's fine. You could say that. You could say I get fired, and then people watch and be like, "That's a crazy firing. That's a really long firing if I've ever seen one." No, I don't care how you put it. But yeah, keep shooting the questions, boys. This is it. Clock's ticking for the big man
My
here,
God,
dude.
we're honestly like basically at time.
For the second episode already?
Dude, well, the post show wasn't really a post show, so I think it's just gonna be 82.
You know what I think's gonna happen? I think you guys are gonna trash. Well, what you should do, you should trash these two and just redo it.
I'll completely edit it to make you look like a total asshole.
You could.
Yes, dude.
You could.
Do like the AI voice thing where like you make my voice and be like, yeah, I fucking hate you guys.
I would record an episode with Mike's chair empty as well, just so that we have one to put out.
Yeah,
for the week after.
You guys don't want to find somebody like to replace me right away?
Yeah, but we're set up tonight.
I just think
Well,
the
no, I
image
thought-
of the empty
Oh, it's
chair
just
would
the-
be funny as
No,
well.
we are doing
for our
this.
first.
This is a second one.
Okay.
But also,
You're gonna have to get a post show out of the post show and then just start the episode 82 at some point in the post show.
yeah, right,
True.
right.
For it to make sense.
Okay.
But like yeah. I'm not gonna say anymore.
And then we should
Everything's
record.
been
I'm
developed.
down to record 83 with an empty chair because that's making something out of it.
Wow, dude, I still can't believe this happened.
This is listen, boss man. Listen, big cheese.
I
Your
hope
plate's a bit
next
full.
week. I hope next week you come back.
No, I'm
because
not
you're
gonna.
definitely not. You're not leaving the chat.
Oh no! Please kick me out of the chat. I don't want to be reminded.
No,
I don't want to be
please
reminded.
kick me out.
Yeah,
That's what you
why
keep
would
saying.
why would I
Please
stay in the
kick me out.
chat? Billy,
This whole thing has been you begging
Billy,
to be given the permission to leave, but
Billy,
it's like
Billy,
you have
what
to choose to
sense
leave.
does
We
it
want you to
make?
stay.
What sense does it make to keep me in a chat that I have nothing to do with? Why? I don't want that.
I'm not
I
talking
don't
about
want
the
to
chat.
hear.
I'm talking about the show.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the chat. You said chat.
I want you to stay in the show.
Oh, I know you do, but
Listen.
I don't think it. Like, I'm being dead honest. I don't like genuinely. I just don't think it's gonna work out well with me still doing it because of everything I stated. Like, it's true. I've said this to people. Like, yeah, I think I want to leave. Months ago,
Mike,
just like in friendly conversation. You know, not like out there.
between you and me,
Yes,
all right. You really gonna leave me with these guys?
they work for you, dude.
No, listen, dude. Billy eats out of the garbage.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what? And that's what I love about them. You know what? I'm gonna go around the room and say everything I love about
have
them.
I have a video I have to send you
And-
guys actually.
And Nate has me going into your channel and you going into my channel.
You're gonna be fine. Okay, I'm gonna say before we end this, and like I say my final goodbye.
He doesn't even know our names, man.
I know. It's sad. Before I say my final goodbye, I'm gonna say one thing I love about you guys here, like kind of like the ending of Wizard of Oz. I'll start with Nate. Nate, you are an extraordinary human being with tons of talent and smart skills and dedication to multiple crafts, and I see nothing but the best of you going for the rest of your life. I wish you all the best wishes. Billy, my ever so big Billy, my big Bill. Always making me laugh. Theatrics. Always saying, hey guys, we can do this. I'm gonna miss you so much seeing you here through this Zoom here. You know? Always throwing as many antics as you can. Committing. You commit, Big Bill. I love you, buddy.
Stay
been a blast.
stay till 100. Stay
Blake,
till 100.
What a road it's been, Blake. Co-hosts, extraordinaire, works harder than anybody I know. I'll be honest with you. He wants the best for him. He wants the best for his life and his future, and he's gonna get it because of how hard he works. I can't appreciate having a friend or friends better than you guys, especially doing this podcast. It was fun. It's still gonna be fun for you guys. I had a blast doing it. Yeah, what a wild episode. But it was come regardless, whether I said it today or I just did it one day, dropped it on you. It was totally happening.
Wow,
But
dude.
boom, dude, we're back. See you later. That's it. Thank you so much. Love you all. Keep watching. Bye.
Okay, now we have to do a post show
Post-show.
Post show.
Post show.
episode 82.
Yeah.
Wow, Billy, we
so
just got
I-
broken up with.
I know. It literally feels like I got mini dumped. It's
I didn't
like
think you guys would take it
kinda
that hard,
crazy.
dude. I thought you guys would just be like, yes, finally. I didn't know you were actually going to care.
No, I mean, Mike, it's like I don't
Genuinely, I
disagree
did.
with
I'll be honest, I didn't think it was gonna be this. I think it was gonna be like, oh, okay, cool, and I'd be like, nice. That
I
went
don't.
exactly the way I
Right.
wanted.
Well, I mean, I could see that, but it feels like you are. Welcome to the post show. My name is Billy Broder, and this is the Bromingo post show. I'm joined today
I'm gonna miss
once
this,
again
dude.
by
I'm gonna
my
miss the post
lovely,
show.
my lovely co-host Mike Medeiros, who is quitting. He's actively quitting the show.
I'm
over
leaving,
the
dude.
course
I'm
of the
leaving.
last
Come on, dude. Give me
2
some
episodes, and
dignity,
we're
dude. I'm
still
leaving,
sort of
please.
trying to convince him he shouldn't. And the man behind
I got more
the
watches to buy, dude.
fucking curtain, Blake Rakowski, who puts in all his fingers when he does it nasty style.
Yes,
he
does.
is the most handsome guy in the room.
I think he's
Anywhere
crying,
he
dude.
goes, Blake, motherfucking Blake the Pirate. I'm so happy to be joined by you guys once again. And Nate behind the camera as always. Don't think I forgot about you. Nate Lansing. You know how it goes. I love that guy. I need you, Mike, to just hear like 3 things right off the bat. I love you, man.
I love you too.
Always wanted to be closer friends with you.
We are close friends.
Since
What are you talking
you
about?
and Blake, listen, since you and Blake, we're always friends. And then we had a class together and we got close for a little bit. And I always really, really liked you. And this podcast has helped me to feel like you're not just, Blake's other friend that I see
Oh, of course,
and
buddy.
like,
It
but
never
you are
was
my
that.
friend.
Yep.
And
of
it never
course.
was that, but I had insecurities about it is all. I didn't
my
know if
gosh.
you liked me.
Oh my god, I love
And
you,
I
dude.
like you a lot.
I
and
talk
I want
about
you
you
to stay on
more.
the show.
I tell random people about it that you don't even know. I'm like, dude, I have this friend. He kind of looks like Zach Galifianakis. He's hilarious. Like he's in LA trying to do it, dude. I hope it works out for him. Like I genuinely do.
2, I think this is my read on all this. And some of it I'm sure will be wrong,
No, you might nail
but I
it.
do feel like some of it is true. I think the way that this has happened to me reads like you either want to be reaffirmed that what you provide to the show has actual merit and that we see it and appreciate it, or you truly have felt like you didn't want to do this for a while, and now you're saying it for the first time, and you're realizing that it's sort of freeing, so you're just committed to it. My counting fingers are all off.
I was gonna say, you're kind of counting like Ratchet and Clank, dude. You're kind of
I'm on
Ratchet and Clank.
2B. I'm on 2B.
No,
2A was
I'll answer both
that
those.
you might. But
Okay, sorry. Go
the
ahead.
other thing is like, whether you realize it or not, this whole thing has been very like, I want to be the martyr. I want to look like, I just got sort of pushed out without feeling like it,
sorry.
even though I just don't want you to like
I'm not being pushed out. I'm
sort
not
of
being pushed out.
self-sabotage yourself.
No,
And then
no.
you already sort of said you're going to commit to this.
I
Like
am
you
committed
aren't
to this. I am
joking
committed
and you'll
to this.
come back next week. Like you
No.
are leaving if you leave.
After this episode comes out, I will not be back. I need to make that dead
Could
clear.
we potentially offer you something, maybe a shout out on the show to stay until
dude.
episode 100?
Yeah, listen, guys.
If we
I'll be
shout
really
you
honest.
out
I was
every
pissed
week.
about the VIPs, and I just wanted to be mentioned. No stay. No, I'm
For
joking.
$1
I'm joking.
a month,
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
you can stay on this podcast.
I do want to talk about the 2 things you said though. As far as me looking for affirmation as like, hey, you are doing a good job. I never like that's my thing is like, it's not so much like I'm looking to hear like, hey, you're doing a lot and you're being funny. I'm not that I never thought of it that way, and I think that's the biggest issue with me and my disconnect with it is that I legitimately was like, I want to go have fun with my friends, and if the podcast makes it, me and all my friends get to have the time of our lives doing this, talking, and that's the ceiling of the way I thought about it. And I think now I'm realizing, maturing maybe with it, that there's much more to it than that, and I'm not wrong there. I think so. I'm not looking for affirmation as much as I realized maybe the way I'm looking at this is not the best way for success, to answer that one. And then as far as it making it to sound out like I'm being pushed out, I'll say it now. I am not being pushed out. This is my own choice to leave the podcast after this post show.
I'll control that narrative. Thank you.
Yes, you can. That's fine. That's fine. If you want to, you can. That would
Just
that would
stay.
get more
I think-
views. That would get more views.
I think we shouldn't stop recording until we get Mike to sign a contract for at least 18 more episodes.
Well,
I think you should do to 100.
Let me put it this way, and I'll be very
I know,
honest
genuinely,
and
I'm
frank
not
with
even joking.
everybody in this right now.
This isn't
The
denial.
clock is 10
I
to
think you need to
this
do
is how
100.
this is how much it is. The clock. Sorry, I'm sorry. I keep doing that. The
You
clock
always
is,
said We always said we'd stop after 100 if we didn't want to do it anymore. So stop after 100.
No, because it's realizing more and more that I need to commit to this, and I should. And I think it's best not only for me, but for the pod. And you said it was freeing. I talked before I even mentioned this. I had been talking about it for a while in close, like behind closed doors. I'll be honest, I was saying like, yeah, I just don't know, like, but I want to stick it out because maybe something will happen. But I don't think it's the smartest idea to just wait and not produce anything of quality. And then just saying, yeah, me and my buddies hang out on a podcast when we're much older and I get paid for it. Like, that wouldn't be right. You know, back to the amount of work that it actually does cost to do it. You know what I mean? And like, it's not like you're getting paid for guest spots. You know what I mean? It's nothing like that. I wouldn't ask
If you ever want to come back on the podcast, you will have to pay.
That's fine. I respect that. You guys are trying to make money. I get it. I support local businesses. I support small businesses. But no, it's really fine. Like, you're right. It is freeing in the sense of that, like, finally I've said my true feelings, I guess. And I'm heard, and like, I'm just kind of like, okay, like, that was fun. Because it wasn't turning into fun while I was doing it. Towards the end of when I wanted to stay, I guess. Which is sadly true. And that's why I said I think Blake and I make better friends than we do, whether it's band stuff or podcast stuff from the history. It's true. And that's fine. Because I will still hang out with him, and it's just that way. And if he ever needs me to play guitar, I will for a gig. And I mean, like, you know, like, that's the other thing. Like, I care so much more about the music than this. Because I think that's kind of what we all do, I think, in a bit, you know? Like, this is important, obviously, but I mean, your music also holds I think music holds a much closer spot to me than the podcast.
I mean, this is pretty equal to me, man. I've been making...
See, yeah, I've never felt it that way.
I
That's
feel like I've been
disconnect.
making video content since I was like a little kid with my cousins, you know what I mean? Like, this is like it's all come together into doing something like this.
Exactly, and like, I've never done any of that. I don't even know how to use, like, I don't know the parts of like the iPhone camera, like ISO, like, I just like to talk and try to be funny, I guess.
Well, I sent a video that I think could maybe bring you guys
change my mind.
I just think if maybe you'll see this, you'll be like, I can't leave Billy alone. The thing is, I took the video and I thought you guys would love it, but it's very hard to hear what I'm saying. It's really hard to hear what I'm saying.
Just good old fashioned groceries. No dents, no rust on. A little bit of rust on them, a little bit of dents. If we're being honest, but just boxes of groceries down the road. I'm like, no, dude, don't throw those out. I'll take them, man. Well, there really wasn't anyone there. They were just in the trash, really. But and so then I just carried them for like a block.
You can't leave me with him, man.
And
No,
then
you'll
as
be
I was
fine.
coming back up to my house, I see this fucking cart. And I'm like, oh my god, this thing. Everybody's just gonna, you know. Obviously, the optics of it aren't great, but just grab it, grab a shotgun, try to make it better. Finally, that cup holder is working. It wasn't going through earlier. Are we still filming? Yeah, we are. So.
How long is this one?
It's like 5 minutes. Don't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop that one there. Let me look at the other one. This one's 2 minutes and 28 seconds.
Yo,
No, together they're like 5 minutes. It's just one whole video.
I'm gonna stop then.
Dude,
by 100, this is all gonna be forgotten about.
all right, listen. First of all, I think you should stay till 100. I'll give you an opportunity to rebuttal this in the future.
I don't want. No, I'm all set. It's fine.
right.
It really is cool.
I'm hearing you.
Nate's took his headphones off, and I want to.
Right, because
I want to end this, please.
Yes,
I gotta leave.
that's what I'm getting at. This has been kind of emotionally draining a little bit.
Yeah, you feel drained. I'm ready to go. Twin.
We need to.
I think the podcast is going to be better with just you two. I can't say that because it makes me look like a fucking dickhead.
I think there's potential.
But I'm
for
dead
that.
honest.
I think there's potential for that, but at the same time, it's like this is we've never done it not together. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, so time for new beginnings.
I'm
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that that's necessarily true. Like, can we not find a middle ground where Mike takes a back seat?
I take the backest of seats now. I just show up and talk. This is what I'm getting at. Like, I'm at that point where it's like, I think, like, truly, he's not pushing back on the idea. Like, do you know what I mean?
Listen, Mike,
We're the
when
only
you
one.
say things,
Here's the thing. A big telling thing of why I'm right with this is he's not pushing back and you are.
because I know your mind's made up.
Your mind's
even
made
if my
up.
mind wasn't made up, I still think you wouldn't push back. I still think you.
Your
would push
mind's
back.
made up to the point where you
Not a bad. I'm not saying that.
do
bad.
100. You legitimately like are 100% certain you won't stay until episode 100.
Yeah, because if I know I'm leaving, why would I want to just be like, oh, and then the
But
next
but
one-
don't
the
leave.
next
If
one-
you don't leave,
But I don't think it's a good idea because it's like, dude, I in the same sense, while I don't want to, and again, I keep saying the same thing because it's true. It's how I feel. It's like I get it. You're right. I don't want to. I'm not contributing more. I do. I truly do just want to sit down and be funny to all my friends. But that's obviously not working. And at this point in my life, I don't want like yeah. It's honestly just that. I just don't. I just want to sit down and be funny, and it doesn't seem like it's working that best with me trying to do that on the different viewpoints of the podcast with Blake and yourself and Nate, I'm sure. You know what I mean? And so when I'm doing that, I try to do that, but then it's like I'm seeing well, Mike, you're not doing anything, and then this, and I can't, and like, again, I know how it sounds like it's true, and I'm not trying to push myself out, but like I'm just stating obvious here. You can tell I've thought about this.
We're rebranding.
There you go.
Clearly, this is a continuing theme.
Oh my gosh, this is wild. We have to stop this. All right. Are we good now? Are we gonna
Mike really said I think we should rebrand, and the new brand is one that doesn't include me.
see how, dude? That's a man of the people right there. That's a man of the
That's
people.
corporate talk. That's like
not
literally
corporate talk.
Succession.
quitting.
That's not corporate talk, dude.
It's
I've never seen
Succession
Succession.
quitting.
I've never seen Succession. Yeah, that's it. It's been a blast. I've already said goodbye like 6
This
times.
episode is sponsored by Succession on HBO.
Check it out.
Mike, I'm not gonna lie. I think we should record one more if you're
I'm
gonna.
upset,
These
buddy.
are your
It's
last
cool.
episodes.
It's cool. It'll be fine.
He'll be back.
I will not be back.
Not permanently, but you'll be a guest.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, in the future.
What time do you need to go?
I'll ambush you on the street, dude. I'll go to fucking Rick's Music World where you work.
You should.
I'll bleep that,
Dude,
but
no. Oh yeah, please actually be where I work. You think we have that many viewers? That would be like, come on, man.
it doesn't matter what we have now, dude.
I gotta
once you leave, we're gonna get 10 times the amount of viewers.
It is true. I do think that will happen. I'm
kidding.
I
dude.
no,
I'm
I
kidding.
think that will like seriously. I think that will happen. I'm joking. Yeah, I'm leaving like in the next 8 minutes. Just 'cause I gotta go let my dog.
Was that a
out.
plane ticket on your phone?
No, don't worry about it, dude.
Was that a plane
You're
ticket?
leaving.
I'm
You're
going to
capital
Iceland,
L
dude. I'm
leaving.
going to Iceland.
I saw that, dude. That's a plane ticket.
Yeah, dude, it's a plane ticket.
Where are you going, dude?
I'm going on a jet plane. I'll see you tomorrow.
This is
I think we
insane.
should record right up until the last second. I don't want to stop. I think we should
Why?
record
What
for
are
8
we
more
doing
minutes.
here? What are we doing here?
These are the last
He's
minutes.
gonna have
Mike
a
will be on the
nightmare.
show. It's like
dude, he's gonna have a nightmare editing this. We have
I'm
to
definitely
stop this.
thinking about that a little bit.
He's gonna have a nightmare. This is no big deal. This is in by this time next year, it's not even gonna matter. The podcast will keep going. Hopefully.
I
hope
did
it
say
keeps
that.
going.
I did say that. And I meant it. I intend to keep this podcast going no matter what.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I'm this far into it. I've made a big commitment to it, and I'm
Yeah.
still committed.
Yeah, it's all you. It literally is, and again, that's speaking truth. I don't own any of the gear. That's what it is.
Well, you don't get
Mike,
any of that VIP
we-
money.
That's fine. I'll give you.
We need
Can you just have to say every time that who came up with the name? I did, because I have the shirt that says Bromingo,
I mean, we'll see.
but I have the shirt that says Bromingo, dude.
Well, how do we want to end the episodes from now
You
on?
can buy it
Billy?
from me. You can buy the shirt. Buy your IPR rights, dude. It's gonna cost you $100 though.
Man, Billy's sad, man.
Yeah, why are you sad, dude?
Mike, we need you to 100. I think, and I think we
Okay,
need
I'm gonna
to treat you
I
leaving.
think you guys want to get the Mike leaving in this episode, like me walking out for the clickbait, dude. It's like, oh, Mike leaves, dude. I think you want that, and I'm not that. Listen, you're talking to the wrong guy for that. I'll stay here till 1 a.m. at that point, dude.
Well, there we go. That is our third episode.
Nah, get out of here, dude. Nah, but like again, this is such not a big deal. Like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, oh sweet, I got a gig tonight, and then next week I'm gonna be like, all right, sweet, cool. Hey
right.
Nate, can I?
Listen,
hey,
we-
it's gonna be this. Hey Nate, want to hang out? He's gonna and then he's gonna. Oh no, I can't. I got Bromingo. I'm gonna go cool.
we
I'll
have
be,
to.
and I'll be like, you want to come over after? It's gonna be. Everything goes back to normal.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We have to end this.
Yeah, we have to.
We have to
It's
end
all
this
right,
episode.
Billy. Please, I don't want to be in the chat.
Well, thank you for watching the post show, the Bromingo post show, name provided by Mike Medeiros. I
No way, I didn't call it
Have-
the post show.
enjoyed. All right, let me try that again.
I can't wait for this kid to leave now, dude. I'm just like, yeah, he's interrupting
Thanks
Billy.
for watching. Yeah, I mean that was classic
Sorry.
Mike riffing right there.
I'll leave
That's
I'll
some
leave you
classic
one last
Mike
time.
riffs.
That's the other thing. I just want to talk, dude.
Mike, I look forward to recording another episode with you next week.
Let's go.
Tell him
I'm
doing it.
excited.
Just tell him I'm doing it.
I'm excited about whatever it is we come up with to do. It feels like
The greatest
should-
bit ever pulled. I'll see you next week. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. That'd be wild. if
it feels
was,
like
though.
we
Wow.
should go until he's got to step out of the room. That's my
Oh,
thought.
you
Yeah.
don't want
We
to do
just-
this. I'll
that's
leave.
the way to
I
do
will
it is
leave. We can either leave it with flowers or you can have a 6-hour edit on your hand, dude.
Dude, bro, I don't want to edit this. I don't want to edit this. My head hurts from these headphones. I'm
I'll leave.
I'm emotionally
ruined, dude.
drained because this was truly not planned or discussed before.
So wild things will
and
happen.
now, like, everything's changing for me. Everything's changing for me right now. So,
Everybody's like, this is it, my life. You're gonna be
Well,
fine,
Mike-
dude.
this is as big as a breakup, bro. This is, dude, we've been doing this longer.
No, it's not. This is
since-
not as big as a breakup.
We did this podcast longer than I dated, bro.
Whoa. Well, too much information.
I'm
there
gonna
on
bleep
Blake's
her name.
personal life, dude. Of course
And
you are.
Blake was fucking devastated when that happened.
I hope you're more devastated about that than this. Please tell me you are. Why do you care more about this than your personal relationships? That's
grieved-
crazy to me.
After that relationship, it took me I grieved like 6 months after that happened.
Yeah,
honestly.
I hope to
there was
God.
a lot of delayed grief with that breakup, which is tough. It was tough. But dude, can we end this, please?
Look at him. He's spazzing on
well,
me.
I'm curious for the last post-show question with Mike.
Okay.
If I could just, and this will
Yes.
genuinely
Sit.
be the
Sit.
last.
Here we
thing.
go, folks. Get it in while you can. Nate, both ears on. Here we go.
Don't try to give an answer that you think will sound good or that you'll like.
want to be honest.
but genuinely from your heart, because this honesty has been nice.
Yes.
Are you proud of what you've done on the Bromingo show up to this point?
I have had nothing but the most fun time, and I hope I was honest too while I was doing it. I hope you saw honest Mike, and you saw me as a real person, and I hope to meet people out there who have like, oh, I have watched it, like I saw you on there. You're awesome, man. Thanks.
Is there a knife around?
Wait, why? What was wrong with that?
I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude.
Why?
You didn't answer his question.
Yes, I did.
So you're not proud.
No, you didn't.
No, oh, I'm sorry. Did I not? No, I am proud of what I've done so far in the episode. Yes,
Okay.
like that's what I meant by saying all those things. Like I am proud of the if I've made any impact on how you guys do in the future, all that stuff. Absolutely.
The knife was right there, brother.
Very, very proud of this. I'm proud of this whole podcast, and I will continue.
This
to
kid Nate is useless, but he can't quit.
Yeah, exactly. Nate like has to stay, but he kind of doesn't do anything at the same time. He's like a 2.0 me, but with like a skill.
If I had his job, bro, on this podcast, I would zone the fuck out too. Like, it's not active enough. You know what I mean? Like he has downtime, and then he just like.
All right, are we done with this? Thank you
All right.
guys so much. Goodbye. I love you all. Keep
Mike,
watching
wait,
Bromingo
what if-
forever. Billy, stop. I love you. I love you so much, but I'm gone. To all the fans and to everyone who watches this, keep watching Bromingo. Support them forever. It will never end. The Bromingo army will reign forever. I love you all. Goodbye.
Let the record show that we tried.
You can't end it with that. It has to be my voice ending.
You have to get up and leave.
No, it's not happening.
Are you fucking serious?
Get your fucking ass up.
No way.
Stand the fuck
I'm
out.
leaving with pride, dude. I'm leaving.
Thanks for coming.
I don't have to edit this.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Goodbye. It's been awesome. You guys are the best.